Alright everyone, started my stream again. Basically we're starting chapter 2 now. I had some videos up for chapter 1, but kind of fragmented because sometimes I would talk, sometimes I wouldn't. But Swordflight chapter 2 is a little bit of a trip, that's what I'm told. It's about a 50-hour campaign, and you start at level 4 to 6. So let's go through exactly what kind of character I'll be playing here and why I think it's going to be good. What I have here is a dwarf. So basically he's played through chapter 1, and what I've done with him is I've started him at 18 strength. So this is the first character, right? He started at 18 strength and had these attributes here. You know, in retrospect, maybe I could have made the constitution very, very low and made the charisma higher to 10. But really, unless I was able to get up to 13 charisma, then I couldn't get those divine feats for paladin. And dwarves are really bad for charisma anyway, right? They start out with -2. So you can't have it all. You have to sacrifice something, right? So what the reason why you want to start at 18 strength is over 20 levels you can get +5 strength, and that'll give you up to 23 strength, right? And you'll be able to get overwhelming critical level 21 and devastating critical level 28. Apparently around level 28 is when the game gets really hard in chapter 4. So we're really basically planning very far ahead with this, right? To make sure our character can actually stand toe-to-toe and fight things really well. I mean, right now, at level 4, he's got 24 armor class, and that's really, really high for a level 4 character, but still not enough in this module because most of this module is pretty hard. It's known to be pretty hard, right? You have to know all the game mechanics and how to play and so on. So the skills that I've taken here, because the module also has a lot of skill checks. Disable trap. So I beat the first chapter without disable trap and search, and I used a character editor to edit them in because I had hide and move silently because I thought, okay, maybe you have a little bit of hide and move silently, you can take off your armor and you can hide, but that's not really that good of an idea. I'm not a Dexter character, and probably, you know, hiding, sleeping around, thinking the high level enemies are going to have true sight, so I don't really need to do that, you know. It's not that useful for my character concept, right, which is basically a very, very strong character. So anyway, I had disable trap, and I used the character editor because I didn't want to play through the whole first chapter again, just to change a couple of skills around, right? I picked disable trap, healing, just for healing kits. Listen. The reason why I use listen is for what's it called? Blind fighting and enemies, invisible enemies. You have to be able to hear them for it to work. Open lock, persuade, search, set trap, tumble, and use magic device, right? Basically that's I consider this sort of the minimum set of skills you need to have a combat focused character, but also, you know, set traps, open locks, disable traps and things like that, right? And anything less than this is something, a character that has too little skills for my taste, right? And besides this, I mean, let's start this now. We have all the paladin feats like aura, courage, immune to fear, blind fight. So if you see what I've decided to do is I'm gonna have 10 rogue levels, 5 paladin levels, 5 dwarven defender levels. Why 5 paladin levels? Because level 5 you get horse, right? And it was either get the horse at level 5 paladin or get the Dwarven Defender damage reduction at level 6. So I decided to go for the horse. I don't know about that anyway. I'll just get the Dwarven Defender damage reduction, three damage reduction a little later on, right? Because that's the way I'll do that, right? And I have 10 rogue levels so that I can get Crippling Strike, and Crippling Strike is something that will lower their strength when I sneak attack them. I wanted that to synergize with my hide and move silently, right? But you know, I read about the later modules and how, you know, set trap and search is going to search and disable trap are really sort of important, because you don't always have a companion with you, right? And I mean, move silently and hide. I don't see that actually working. Just the way I know it works, it's not going to work because I'm not a dexterity-based character, and I don't really see it working that well, right? Anyway, you can get away with not high sneaking around, but you can't get away with not disabling the traps, because if you don't disable the traps, then you're going to take a lot of health damage whenever you run into traps, or you have to basically have a rogue henchman, or you have to go all the way around, or things like that, right? I mean, the original side was to have hide and move silently, so I could basically sneak around and smack people in the back, right? I mean, I'm still thinking of that. Now. I am still thinking of that. Yeah, I'm not going to do that, and the reason I'm not going to do that is taking off the armor, wearing a tower shield and plate armor. I keep switching armor. You can't switch armor in the middle of a fight, right? So I have to wear leather armor in order for this to work, and leather armor kind of really sucks, right? I mean, in theory, you could have two sets of armor. You can have plate armor and leather armor, and switch between the armors for different situations. Have a very versatile character, right? But if you lose search and set disable trap, you're also losing a lot of versatility for your character. So I would just stick to not having this ability to hide, you know. I'll leave that for something else, right? I mean, the more I think about it, the more I really want to be able to hide and move silently, because I do want that ability. I basically switch into my leather armor, run around, and smack people in the face, right? If I need that with my Crippling Strike, and that was the original idea, and I used the character editor to edit it out this way, right? And I got rid of my search skill for it, because in this character here, the search is, 2, and this one here, the search is 6, right? So this character is after beating chapter 1 here. This one is with the, what did I do here? I got rid of the taunt and I added the, set trap and search. So this one is invalid because I modified this one, and I forgot that I deleted the taunt skill, and I forgot that, you gotta add the skill points back to the skill pool. So this one here this one here is actually correct, this third one. But question is, do I still want hide or move silently? Do I want that ability? Alright, I think I want that ability because I'm gonna need to fight some enemies that are really hard to fight, and some of them may need to be crippled, right, with Crippling Strike. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to modify my character right now with the character editor. Get rid of taunt because I don't want taunt anymore. Basically, it's something that was useful and funny, the taunt skill, but I don't need to be taunting characters because it leaves you flat-footed, right? And I don't need to be flat-footed. That's something I don't need. And okay, I think I'll just do that. I'll get rid of the taunt skill, just because I don't want to. I don't have the skill points to support that skill. Give myself 16 skill points here. Get rid of the taunt skill. Because you have to assume that the enemies later on are going to be really hard. They'll have high concentration. They'll be able to resist the taunt skill, right? But for something like sneak and move, hide and move silently, if you have enough skill in it and they don't have true seeing or anything like that, eventually you can cripple them, right? So let me save this character. Right now I'm editing the character. You don't see it, but what I'm doing is I'm editing the character. Alright, now let's go back. See if the new character shows up here. Right, I need this character now. Oh, number 4. Alright, it hasn't shown up. I think I need to restart. So give me a second. Basically, when I play with this character, the idea will be to run around, smack them with the Crippling Strike if I need to, and switch between armors. Yeah. It should be a good character concept. It will be pretty broken in later levels because Crippling Strike would just, you can just keep crippling them, get them to lower their strength, and if they have too low of a strength, eventually they'll be really slow and you can just pick them off, right? So that's what it is, right? I got rid of the taunts, and this is the 4th character, and I added some more skill points. So I got rid of one skill, basically. That's the modification I made. I got rid of taunt. I didn't want to replay the whole chapter 1 just to get rid of taunt, right? So let's go over some skills again. I have heal. This is where my skill points are. Hide, listen, move silently, open lock, set trap, tumble, use magic device, right? And I'm not going to basically get the disabled trap and search, because I think what I'll do is I'll live without these, right? And if traps come, I'll basically smash them, or I'll have a henchman, or I'll do something like that. Because not every character is going to have rogue levels, right? So it's something that you can live without, but every character is going to have to fight. So that's my reasoning behind these skills, right? So basically, the skills I've chosen. Let me add it to this this thing here. The skills are basically the skills are heal, move silently, hide, persuade, listen, tumble, use magic device, set, trap. These are my skills, right? Have I forgotten one? Open lock. Right, open lock. Sometimes things are, sometimes you can't bash things, right? So you need open lock. All right, so I think this is gonna be the minimum skill set that I have, right? And what I'll do is later on, I'm going to justify every single thing, every single point allocation, every single skill that I've picked, right? I mean, you can justify them. I can do a little bit of justification right now, right? Healing, you need those for healing kits. Hide and move silently, I'm going to use for the Crippling Strike. Open lock, I'm going to it's going to open doors that that can't be bashed or anything like that. And so the henchman Zarella actually can't really open lock. Maybe you can get another henchman that can open locks for you, but you don't want to be locked out of areas, right? For the persuade, I mean that's just to get more rewards. And then for tumble, every 5 ranks you're gonna get an armor class, and use magic device is gonna allow me eventually to use. Right now I can use items. Eventually it's gonna allow me to use scrolls. I'm playing on D&D hardcore mode. Hardcore mode means it's really hard for non-casting characters to use scrolls, right? But eventually I'll be able to use it. But for now I can use wands and stuff like that. So it's already pretty broken because I can use wands and items from that have other requirements, right? I mean, that's enough talking. Let's continue. The character's basically in the point that I'm happy with him, right? Let's set up my quick bar to basically fight in some way, shape, or form, right? I mean, these are henchman controls you've got here. Some traps. I've got some, let's clear these out here, and then try and clear most of these out here, right? So I like using my shift for buffs and other items, and my control for attack skills, right? I mean, what you need a lot is this. And, I don't have any taunt right now, but maybe I can. Maybe it'll be useful, maybe, right? And let's see what kind of skills I have for my paladin here. Smite evil. Remove disease. Charisma modifier to their attack level. Attack roll. So I have -2 charisma, so it's not actually going to work. I mean, that doesn't deserve to be on my main bar because of how weak it is, right? This one here. Remove disease once a day. So let's put that on my shift, just so that I remember to remove the disease, right? If I don't put it on my bar, I'll never use it, so that's another thing, even though it's weak. Undead will flee in terror. It's very weak, right? And I don't necessarily want to be able to use this skill. It's about as weak as some of these other abilities here I have, which are basically Smite Evo and Lay on Hands is another one. That's a healing one, right? Let's check out here, Lay on Hands. heal damage equal to class level multiplied by the charisma modifier. I mean, even though I have 7 charisma, I can drink a charisma potion and get some charisma, right? I'm going to get some more charisma boosting stats later on, so even though it seems like it's useless now, it's going to be useful later on, right? Let's keep this here. I'll finish the rest of my skill bar after I level up once, but let's add some more here, where I go follow me, stand your ground, heal me, and attack nearest, right? So you want this kind of controls for yourself here, and you know, maybe I want that bark skin potion as one of my main buffs because it's gonna raise my armor class, right? I have a bark skin potion here, which is, I mean, they cost 500 a piece, but they're absolutely worth it, right? They give you another 4 armor class or something like that. Eventually I'll have the items that I don't need to use the bark skin potions, but for now it's my main thing. I also have a wand here of buffing. Let me take a look here. I'm gonna have these poison venom, spider venoms from before, so maybe I can keep a spider venom around just in case I want to buff my weapon with poison. And I've got this wand here for buffing my. It's a paladin wand here. Paladin broad weapon enhancement here. See this one here, blessed weapon. That's what it is here. And you know, I have to shift this buffing, right? So I should put shift here, buffing the weapon here. Def armor here. Want some def armor here. And you know, there's some wands here. I need some more use magic device skills before I can use these wands here, right? You know, at the front here I should have some cure serious wounds here. Some wound healing, just in case I need to, you know, very quickly heal myself. Some healing kits too. I think the healing kits remove disease too, so gotta be careful with that, right? Cure moderate wounds too. Yeah. It just depends on what kind of. I mean, it was here that I had it here. I think. Let's go in here, and there you go. You got the stack with them. What am I cure light wounds? I mean, I doubt that cure light wounds will be useful, but very often. But that's what it's gonna be like this. Let's have my skeleton smasher here. I'm gonna switch between range weapons, right? Skeleton smasher and the shield. And then over here, what I would use through most of the first chapter was the sling, because it's bludgeoning damage, and that's good against undead, right? But it's only 4 damage. Yeah. The other thing I was using was throwing axes, which are pretty awesome. I mean, these throwing axes are awesome, and maybe the few cases that I need to use throwing axes, I just use them like that. And of course, I have a sling, right? That's my sling. And down here, I should have my other scimitar, which is the Desert Wind. It's a +1 scimitar. Take a look at where is that? Right here. I mean, there's probably too many weapons on the first bar here. Okay, let's continue and see what goes on here. I should add traps here, right? So I have average spike trap here. Fire traps. I'm gonna use these quite often. I mean, I have a lot of holy traps here that I can get rid of here. And some minor traps here. I'll get the buffs in a second. Let's just start it. So let's make it difficult, 20 respawns. Start the opening cutscene. It means I can only die 20 times or lose the module, right? This little cutscene is something that happened in the past. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Alright, just thought of what I actually need to do here to make that sneaking idea work, which is basically I have to be able to toggle between my armors, right? So what I need are these two on, and I need to have my other armor here, which is this leather armor here. Leather armor +1 here. And then I'll have my weapons here, yeah. And probably in the heat of battle, I won't be using Cure Light runes. It'll just be something to top off my health in case I need it. Probably somewhere like this. And then over here, I'll have my Desert Wind and my Sling here. Yeah. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. Alright everyone, I'm back. I mean, I set it up so that I can basically switch between leather armor and veal armor. And let's see what my hide and move silently are without that. It's, you know, you can actually sneak around, right? And what I would need is a large shield. Do I have a large shield here? Shield of the runes. Armor check penalty 2. I don't want any armor check penalty, right? So probably I'll get a small shield. What I'll get is a small shield. And I can switch between the two armors depending if I want to. I mean, if I want to fight like this, this is the full armor fighting. And then if I want to hide or don't want to hide, right? I'm a little bit roguelike, right? Because I can lay traps and hide and do all that nasty stuff. And this thing, I got rid of my skill here, but I'll still see, it's a maximum of a -6 armor class penalty. -6 isn't that big of a deal. It's basically, out of 20, it's basically 30% just more chance to hit, all things being equal, right? But I got rid of it because I needed the skill points for all my other skills, right? All those other skills are very, very critical. Having my heal, move silently, this move silently and hide, and for the rest of them, the skills that I need. Okay, let's go to the other side around here and basically level him up. When you go to this side, you get to talk to this guy here, and
well met.
He wants you to do some training. I can use some training. You know, my character is going to be pretty good. It's being built so
Can't even make a scratch.
Later on he's gonna get devastating critical. But right now, you know, it's a little bit weak. But that's alright, it's only level 5, right? And I have 20 remaining skill points here. I mean, I got rid of taunt and I added 6 more to the skill points here. So I don't know what's going on. Basically, there should be more than 20, right? I may restart in a second if I'm not happy with this, because I think I'm missing skill points, right? But let's continue for a second. You know, I want this as high as I can. 5 ranks in Tumble. I want my move silently and hide as high as I can, so that I can win those checks. Yeah. Listen is less important. Heal is less important. And persuade, I want it as high as I can, so I can win those checks. Yeah. And I guess that's it. I mean, I don't want to have to go and edit my character again because I'm missing skill points because I edited my character, right? That's right. A few more hit points here and there, not going to make a difference, but you know, these skills here, use magic device, persuade, these are actually going to be checked against, right? Maybe open lock needs to be higher, right? But I'll leave that for now. Usually you can bash it. And I've got evasion too, right? Evasion is really good because it means if you get hit by a fireball and you make the save, you take no damage at all. Right? That's the advantage of your rogue level 2 of evasion. All right, let's walk around and get some combat. exit to estate grounds. I mean, first I'm gonna go to the market to get myself some better armor and higher armor class. Alright, and here's another thing that I've got now. Now that I have more Use Magic Device, I can have this Mage Armor, right? So if I do this here, 27 armor class. If I use a Barkskin Potion, I'm gonna have almost 30 armor class at level 5, right? Which is really, really good. And this is without using expertise or improved expertise. So I'm not using those skills, right? And that means I have full attack. I'm not sacrificing any of my damage in my attack. And I've got 19 strength, right? I'm not even using my bull strength potion. That's the other buff I should probably have on my tab. Strength potion. Strength potion here. I should probably buy some more strength potions here. Wand of Might. I don't know how many more. There's only one more for that. Wand of Negative Energy. Antidote potion. I should probably have a lesser restoration too. That's disease, right? If I'm diseased. Where's my, here it is. Lesser restoration. I mean, my skill bar is filling up, right? I mean, and when I would fight, I mean, let's just go and fight and see how it goes. I want to see this in action. And get a guy on a horse. I'm gonna have a horse when I'm level 5 Paladin. Yeah. Oh, the store. So you gotta talk to the guy in front of the store so that you can get the quest for the letters.
Hey there.
I want to enter the store. How should I go about turning away? Get an entrance. I'll be back when I have the 11 letters. So you need some letters of recommendation to get into the store. Let's go down here. Oh, looks like I made it to the market without fighting anyone, which is cool. That's okay, we don't have to fight anyone. Some slavers.
Hello.
Selling humans is a battle practice. And it's too bad I can't just kill them and free the slaves. And then over here, armored men. Here's the first quest. Persuade. I hate dwarves, blah blah blah. Let's talk and see. Watch him leave. Alright, got 100 XP. Okay. Any work? Keep an eye. Let's see what you got. Alright, now we can get our shields and weapons. Small shield +1. -1 armor check penalty. let's get this tower shield +1. Now I've got it here. And let's get the full plate +1 too, with 4,000 gold. Sell this half plate off. I've got 29 armor class, right? With the bark spin, I'll probably have 30 something armor class. Alright. And I'm looking for I have this thing here, right? Fire damage +1. I think I've got everything I need for now. Holy traps. I'm not facing undead anytime soon. By dead, the minor traps will be useless. Summoning stick. Alright, let's make our way back to the citadel. Maybe we'll get in a fight. So now you've got 29 armor class. I mean, I guess there's not always a chance that you will basically be ambushed. I wonder if it does a roll for you, because before when I was ambushing them, evil in the structure to the west. This thing here, maybe. Broken furniture and strange noises from within. Alright. Oh, evil. I'll use antidote in a second once I finish killing him. I mean, the rolls are they're doing quite a bit of damage to me with their sneak attack, right? Alright, let's use my antidote. And minor potion to heal. The origin of magic. I mean, I'm looking for a book for this guy, right? Let's see what book I'm looking for. Is it The Origin of Magic? The Poems of Rastic Mar. Alright, not The Origin of Magic. Adventure of Calistrand. I mean, let's get that, because it seems like a book that might be useful for it might be specific to this module, right? Okay, evil. Let's see what's going on. I mean, I can always stealth. I can try to trip to stealth. Right? More of these freaking imps. I mean, let's do that. Let's see if I can. Stealth mode. Stealth mode again. I'll get another sneak attack. I can always sneak attack it. Oh no. Blind. Let's see if it's gonna follow me around. It's gonna wear off maybe. I mean, it looks like the sneak attack, keeping this sneaking idea is a pretty good idea, you know. And I always have the option just to run in anyway, right? Sneaking around. I'm still using taking a lot of health damage. How much attack is he attacking me for? +5. So all I need is 25 armor and I'm right. It's better just to wear my armor here, you know. 29 armor class. Just run in. Kill things. Meat. Let's just get some meat. Can sell that junk later. That's the advantage of.
That's it for you. Take that.
Critical hit. You don't have to do it all the time. Do this. Take this off. Do it once in a while, right? Do this here.
Have at thee! Can't even make a scratch.
Let's wait for this to wear off. Try and get him to come over here. If it's just one, you can run up and attack it. Quested eye. He doesn't know where he put his quested eye. Placid Eye. Placid Eye. What spell do you need here? Looks like he opened the portal. Doesn't know where his eye is. Need to find that Placid Eye. 5 damage. It's not a good idea to fight 2 at once most of the time. What you can do is sort of hang out here. He should come for you. Not good. I might actually die to this hellhound thing. Even +9 is not enough to hit him. I mean, at least he can't really hit me unless he rolls a 20. I've already used 2 healing kits here, and evasion, reflex phase versus save versus fire. That's the good stuff right there. Taking 0 damage from him. Maybe there's this Placid Eye here. Got some healing potions here. Here it is, the Placid Eye. That'll close the portal. Encumbered. Should I use a potion of bull strength right now? Or just drop some trash? I'll drop some trash, maybe, those planks of wood. There he is.
Hello.
Illusionist robe. Necromancer's robe. Hellhound and imp spawn behind me here. Alright. I've got to drag him in. realize they would all aggro and follow me like that. Oh, there. I might die here. Let's drink the potion. Get the Hellhound first. I need a second attack. There's... I mean, it's not terrible here, you know? I'm still managing to beat them. It's just coming at a severe cost. My consumables. I need a ranged weapon that can actually do damage. I'm gonna kill him. It's got a lot of armor, you know, it's rolling 9. Still not hitting. Evasion, reflex save versus fire. That's good. I'm saving a lot. Maybe I can use that eye on the portal so it doesn't. Should I go through the portal? Lore. Attempt to determine where the portal connects to. Or maybe I can drink a portal of lore. Potion of lore. Lawful evil devils. Imp infestation. And no imps left alive, which is fine. Let's see if there's any more here.
Hello.
8 menace is ended. I'm a paladin. I'm looking for recommendation.
Hello.
Alright. He's gonna let me take everything here. His clothes probably aren't worth anything. Still, it might be something. Okay, it's 8 o'clock now. We cleared this little area. I'm gonna save it now. Alright, thanks for watching.